Hi, my friends. It's me, Gail DiBiase. I am just leaving the grandkids. They head off today because they're now on April vacation. So I brought up some goodies and some Easter stuff for them up in Standish. And I'm just leaving. And I'm going to go and do two of my favorite things. Well, actually, they're both the same thing. I'm going to go thrifting. And I'm so excited. So I'm taking you along. Be sure to check out my Etsy store. It's mysweetvintagehome.etsy.com is the actual address. Check it out, and I will be back on later and show you what I found. Okay? Later, friends. Bye. Hi, me again. I'm at this little place in Standish, probably a few miles from my daughter's. It's called the Butterfly Thrifting Gift, and I have always wanted to stop, and either they're closed or I don't have the time or whatever when I've come over here. So today I actually have the time, and so I'm going to go in there, and I will keep you posted. Hi friends, it's me, Gail DiBiase. I have an Etsy shop called My Sweet Vintage Home, and I thrift for vintage as well as collectibles that go with vintage. I love the whole shabby chic stuff, and very eclectic. I gather many different styles. And I went thrifting today, and I went to this beautiful shop I've never been to. It's up near where my daughter lives. I went up to my daughter's this morning for coffee and a pastry, and to see my grandkids because they were off from school today. And that was nice. We had a good time. But on the way home, just probably 2 or 3 miles from her house, is this vintage shop, this thrift shop. And I go by it every time I go up there, and every time I'm like, I need to stop there, but it looks like it's just this little small place. But it's like goes back in there, and it's overwhelming when you first get in there, because from floor to ceiling, all through the place, there's just shelves with stuff, and it's all, displayed beautifully. So I was in that place probably an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. I just couldn't go. I went back around again twice because I just was like, wow. But anyway, I got a few things there. I was going to go 2 or 3 other places today, but after I spent so much time there, I decided I probably should come home. My puppies were home here. So, all right. So I did find some cool things today, though, I think, and I will show you. I love these old-fashioned hand-blown ornaments. They're beautiful. I mean, it looks like there was, at one time or another, stuff inside them. Looks like it's crumbled on the bottoms and stuff, kind of. Whoops, sorry, can't see that, can you? Yeah, it looks like it's crumbled on the bottom a little bit, but still very, very old. They're hand-blown, and I got 2 of them. Doesn't say. I think this was just somebody that had it in their shop at one point or another. But anyway, beautiful. And they will be going up in my shop probably sometime. Might not make it until Monday, but if you see this and you're interested in this, go to my Etsy shop and reach out to me, or reach out to me in the comments, and I would be happy to put them aside for you. Not really sure what I'm going to be charging yet. I need to, compare online just to see. I have no idea. So these are going up, though. I gotta be careful because they're very delicate. Okay. Next one is this flowered bowl. This is really not that old. It's a little bit, I guess, but I mean, I only paid $1.50 for it, so I don't think it's that old. What did it say? Oh, it's discontinued. That's why I decided to get it. It's made by Nautica. And this pattern is called Pink Sands, and it's a soup or a cereal bowl. And it's not really old, but it has a real vintage vibe. It would go with all of your, you know, your vintage or your shabby chic or your cottagey. It's really cottagey. So, you know, I love cottagecore too. All right, and then I found these two plates. Second I saw them, I'm like, I have to get them. You have to understand, I love cottagecore and I love the pink and greens together. I paid $6 a piece for them, but to me they were worth it. I love them, and I think they'll sell well because they are cottagecore. And something I just learned, and they don't appear to be chipped or anything. What's it say on the bottom? They won't be chipped if I keep them my way. God, I can't read it. I think it says Germany. It says something Rose, something Germany, I believe. Anyway, they are vintage. I did look them up. Early 20th to mid-century. No, it said early 20th, but then it did say they could have been made earlier, even in the late 1900s, and this style just been copied in the early, 20th century. So, there's that. Okay, and then I have this clock, which I don't know if it's that old or not, but I just loved it, and I saw it, and it'll go with cottagecore or whatever, farmhouse, whatever you got, it will really go. And of course, I loved it because why? I love flowers, and I love things with flowers on them, pretty pinks and stuff, and so I love this. I paid $6 for this as well. They were a little pricier than maybe, some places, but I thought their stuff was very well displayed. It was very well taken care of, and they had it really displayed more like a gift shop than a thrift shop. And so yeah, I loved this when I saw it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting that. Sometimes you just have to let your heart lead you, right? Let your heart lead you. Oh yeah, and it says what did it say? Something. Oh, the clock with the flowers. Yeah, this clock with the flowers. It says it's Fairy Freckles vintage style. It's English floral and mid 20th century, but they always have had a time-worn vintage look, and it's made by Fairy Freckles Aesthetics. I think that's what it says. It doesn't really say anything on here, but that's what when I looked it up, that's what it said. So I try to look everything up and really do comps on them and stuff so that I know, what I'm putting out there, honestly, because sometimes I know they're old, but I don't know exactly how, when they came to be or whatever. Okay, the next one I have is this vintage blue and white porcelain kitty cat. I thought she was so pretty that she needed to come home with me. And I'll be willing to share if someone would like her to come to their house after a bit or whenever. I'd be happy to share. So just let me know on my Etsy shop. Let's see what I have. Vintage blue and white porcelain. It's vintage porcelain. And these usually were hand painted. No, usually hand painted. And they considered, like in the, I guess Chinese maybe or whatever, consider cats to be lucky. So this could be your lucky kitty cat. And I did pay a little more for her. I paid $15, but I figured I can recoup that because she's worth quite a bit. So yeah, so this kitty cat, no chips, nothing. I looked her all over. I always look my stuff over, and if I get home with a chip, I'm really sad and I don't sell it. But anyway, let's see, what else do I have? Oh, this trinket box. Love this trinket box. This is a vintage trinket box, 1930s. It's vintage blue rose. It has the raised flowers, which I love. I love anything with flowers on them. You'll learn that. You'll see that. And let's see, blue, lavender, and white. And does it have a maker's mark? It does. It has a mark, but I don't know if it's a maker's mark. It looks like, I don't know. Just has a little scribbling on the bottom, but I can't tell if that's a maker's mark or not. paid a little more for it because I love these trinket boxes. I really, really love them. So paid a little more, but I think it was worth it. It's beautiful. Gorgeous with all the ornate flowers and stuff. Okay. And I have, let me see, I have one more, a cottage core candle. I need to fix these things. They've been pushed around. But anyway, it's a cottage core candle. It's done in the green metal with the, glass, and then with pink roses. And these are fabric roses and leaves. Very pretty, wrapped around the candlestick. Love it, love it. Let's see what it says. Shabby chic or country core. Cottage core. I mean, obviously still would even go with country. I mix them all. I'm very eclectic, and I just if I like it, it goes in my house. So, and people I think would say my house is pretty nicely decorated. So I think I have a knack for it a little bit. So anyway, pink roses, shabby chic. It's going in my Etsy shop. Cottage core. Cottage core. I can't think of what I'm saying, man. All I've had to eat so far, this is funny, and I'll share with you my egg story because it's hysterical. You kind of have to know me. I've always been messy. I've always been klutzy and messy all my whole life, and it's not going to change. My friend and I will do crafts once a week over here at my house. Cover the table with a drop cloth because we wouldn't dare to not with me doing it. Her end, we put brown paper back down to paint on. Her end will still be almost clean, and mine will be, I don't know what I do with the paint. It's like I'm just tossing it around, which I'm not, but it appears like I am. So I am very messy, and I think, I'm just messy, and I'm a klutz. So anyway, so the egg thing, I'll put the egg story on here after this, okay? So my friends, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a great weekend, fabulous Easter, no matter what you choose to do. And check out my Etsy site. And subscribe to me if I bring value or you think I'm just entertaining. I love going thrifting. I like doing it, and I like showing it to my friends out there in Cyberland. So I will talk to you soon. Have a great weekend and a fabulous, fabulous Easter. Okay? Talk to you soon. As you get to know me better, you will understand. Let me put this up here so you can see my eyeballs. You will understand that I am quite a messy person. I've always been. My mom always said that when I was born, I came out feet first, and I've been doing things, jumping into things feet first ever since. And I think she was right. Hi there. Just as I was heading for home, I stopped at Hannaford. I was starving, so I got a sandwich, and it was like 2 little sandwiches, 2 like finger rolls with egg in them. I thought, well, I can handle that. Well, obviously I couldn't, if you can see. The whole egg sandwich thing was quite a debacle. First, I tipped it over in its container itself. Then I tipped it over on my console, and there's the cleanup evidence down there. It was a mess. As you get to know me better, you'll understand. As you get to know me better, you will understand. Let me put this up here so you can see my eyeballs. You will understand that I am quite a messy person. I've always been. My mom always said that when I was born, I came out feet first, and I've been doing things, jumping into things feet first ever since. And I think she was right.